I am a Spanish tutor. I study languages at university and graduated as a teacher for English, Spanish, and French. I like teaching and learning languages because, it is like a wide subject. So depending on what the student is looking for, for the language, I can just adjust the class. So I can learn more by focusing, on those goals of the student. And for example, if the student, the needs of the student require like to have a conversation, a banking conversation, and that's the goal because the student needs to communicate in Spanish with some clients. So, I'll be, simultaneously doing what the student needs, and also, I'm learning about that too. I specialize in teaching languages. Right now, I'm focusing on Spanish. I love, teaching Spanish because it is a beautiful language, not only because it's my native language, but because I have the opportunity, to, look in depth in the language, and it gives me, some wow moments. Where I can see, how culture intertwine with the language, and that allowed, like, to see me and to see my culture from outside, and at the same time, I'm like teaching that. So that's a pretty wonderful feeling. Well, I don't know if it is funny, but the time zone changes. It's like for the season, it was something that has. It's something that has given us like a hard time sometimes because they forget. So we don't know exactly the hour, and they don't know, and it's been pretty confusing. So I don't know if it's funny, but it has given us like some hard time sometimes. Well, I teach Spanish, and there's like a verb to be. It is divided into two verbs in Spanish: it's ser and estar. So from that subject, it comes like, many word questions. But I cannot remember like one right now. But that subject specifically, ser and estar, it gives like students too many ideas and too many questions. I really I enjoy those kind of moments because as it is, the subject that I teach is Spanish. So that gives me like the sense of my student. It is really interested into what he or she is studying, so I really enjoy those kind of moments. Makes me feel so proud of them. Well, make them feel like, any struggle that they're having, it's very normal. That the process of learning a language or learning everything, it's a process, and you need to be very patient with the process, very patient with yourself, and that it is normal, that everybody faces like those kind of issues. That I always like talk about my own process with them, and then I tell them like, this is normal. I struggle with pronunciation, with this subject. I mean, it's normal that you're confused with that. So that's my pep talk. Normal. I repeat that a lot. Oh, well, I remember in high school, I was like a little bit of a procrastinator, but at university, definitely I was a top scorer student. Yeah. Like nobody warned me, like you needed to be very confident and not in what you know, but like knowing that not knowing and not having all the answers is also acceptable. Like sometimes you need to, the answer needs to be like, I honestly don't know that. And can you give me like some time to, have that answer for you, and that it is okay, and that you need to feel confident. Like you don't need to have all the answers. And that helps you, to prepare yourself better, or to even know, or to learn way more. That's something that maybe not everybody tells you. Yeah. The first one, I always say, like, you need to be in contact with the language, to have like a motto. You need that thing that makes you feel like you need to be in contact with the language. If you don't have one, you need to find one. Because if you don't have like that, that sparkle, that, that passion that you need to dedicate, time of your day, you need that. You need to find your motto. The second one, It's like you to take it easy, enjoy the process. I understand, like many things in the past, everything was taken as, very like everything has to be in this way, in that way, like with one question and one answer. But in languages, it is not like that. Honestly, in languages, it's a very wide subject. You can there are many answers to just one question. So take it easy. Take it easy. Enjoy the process. Don't pressure yourself. Don't feel disappointed. Just be conscious that it is part of the process. And the third one, be disciplined. I'm telling you to take it easy, but it doesn't mean that you don't need to do work every day. Like, be disciplined, to have something to do on your daily routine that is related to the process, related to language. So that'll be like my three tips. Well, definitely a K-pop star, because I really like Korean K-pop music. So any Korean celebrity learning Spanish, and if they are doing it because they want to introduce lyrics, in Spanish to their music, that'll be amazing. Honestly, amazing. Oh, wow, that's a very hard one, because I really like, traveling and everywhere. Honestly, I am very lucky to be right now in my homeland, but anywhere I would like to go, like teaching from maybe Korea, to see one of those K-pop bands, or maybe teaching from India. I would really like to go to India, or, America. That would be awesome if I could travel and teaching from them. Politics and theology. Those are my two. Okay, my three emojis would be like smiley face, like this, the one that is very and the one to very strong, for having the discipline every day to do something, and the other one is like clap, because you will need to reward yourself, after doing some effort. You deserve that. No, thank you so much. I was a little bit nervous, but thank you.